Hey everybody, Emerald Dragonette and Faye here, and today we are going to be talking about pets.
This is my dog Paws. He's a beagle mix. He's 5 years old, and he
terrifying.
bit Abby's face.
Yeah, and I love him, but I'm so scared of him.
But he has a lot of interesting stories, and Abby has a lot of interesting stories about her pets, so we're going to share some of those.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to tell the story about how we got Paws. So there's this local shelter that we live next to, and I got Paws 3 years ago when he was 2 years and 2 weeks. And originally I went there and I was looking at them, and I wanted like a small dog. And most of my family, they have like big labs, big like female chocolate labs or like other labs. And so then that's like the family tradition, but I don't know, I just didn't want a lab. I wanted like a tiny dog.
Breaking rules.
Yeah. My first choice was this like Chihuahua, which was
That's what my dog is.
but her name was Candy, and she was a tiny white Chihuahua, and she was like surprisingly calm for Chihuahuas because most of them are hyperactive. But she was okay, and it said like on her tag that she was good with cats, and I have a cat, Fabio. He's somewhere around here. So we didn't like, I don't know, you can't reserve a dog.
Yeah.
So we just came back and we're like, okay, well, we might get her, we'll see. And so then we went back, but she was gone, which was really sad, and I was really bummed out because we looked in like their handbook that had all of their dogs, and she was gone. They're like, oh yeah, Candy got adopted, so I was really sad. But then we came back again, and I was looking through like the cages, and I went outside, and there's a cage with a bunch of Chihuahuas, and they were all like barking and freaking out. And then there was one little dog, and he was just sitting there, and he was so sad. He was like, Faye, get me out of this place. It is terrible, and these Chihuahuas are the worst.
And those Chihuahuas
He
the
was
worst
so sad.
part.
He was so sad, and he was so cute, and he ran up, and he was like, help me. And then we went over to his cage, and his name was Paws. And that was a very adorable name. And so then we got him. But the thing is that while we were leaving, we got Paws, and we were getting to the car, and then there's a family, and they pulled up, and they got out of the car. They're like, is that Paws? And we're like, yeah. And they're like, oh, we were going to adopt him. And I was like, because they would have gotten him if we had been like an hour later.
Wow.
So he's very lucky. Lucky you got Faye.
I got my dog, Gordo, who you have probably all seen, or if not, watch my videos, man. I love him. He's in like half of them. But we got him when he was just a few months old. We went up to our good friend Sonia's house, and her dog, Roxy, had a litter of puppies. And they were all half Chihuahua and half Dachshund. And they were precious. And like all of them, there was probably like 10 of them, all different colors, lying in this bed. And my dad said I could pick out which one I wanted. So I remember going up and petting all these dogs, and they're all being so cute, and then there being like a little white dog who was just lying there, and then she turned over and she blinked at me, and then running up from behind me comes the biggest dog of the pack, and he jumps on me and starts licking my face. And that's how I got Gordo.
Aww.
My devil bird, oh my gosh. That I got before. It was actually my brother's bird. We got it for his birthday, and I remember going out with my mom and getting the cage, picking out the bird, and driving home with the bird. The bird hated the world its entire life. It was not a fun bird to hang out with. I remember trying to get it to stand on my finger multiple times, and it just would not have it, though it would sing very shrilly every day, which was fun. And he was a terrible bird, but I loved him still, like one does. And he had a whole bunch of little bells in his cage. And the thing I remember best was actually the time we lost him. How can you lose a bird? Normally, we keep the cage open so we can fly around, because, you know, why not? And we also happened to have left the door open.
Oh, jeez.
So, I'm freaking out. The bird's gone. Hiram's like, it was a very nice bird. But I'm freaking out because, you know, I get deeply emotionally connected to all animals I touch. It's true.
Very true.
It's so true. So we look for 2 minutes. Because, you know, if it's a bird, he should be in the house. So we're looking all around the house. If he's outside, we're assuming he's not coming back.
So long.
So long, Bree. See you later, Fox. And about an hour later, my mom heard this noise from behind the piano. And lo and behold, there it was Fox. He had somehow trapped himself between the piano and the wall.
Jeez.
He also was in love with himself because we had him set by a mirror and then another mirror. So he was talking all the time, singing this very shrill, high pitch. And that was because he was talking to himself in the mirror. Because, you know, bird brains. He thinks it's another bird. So he thinks he has two really good friends that are always just right there in the mirrors.
That's sad.
So, yep. That's the story of my bird Fox.
Well, I also have a cat, and I don't know where he is. He's outside somewhere, but his name's Fabio. And if he ever comes in later, I will bring him over. But I got Fabio when I was in kindergarten, so I was also 5. And I always wanted cats because I was really obsessed with cats, and I still am.
Very much so.
Very much. I got lion socks on, and
Just all prepared.
And my mom was on a trip in Hawaii, and I begged my mom for a cat for like forever, and then she said, fine. Once I get back from Hawaii, you're allowed to have a cat. So I was really excited, and I really wanted my mom to come back. Not because I missed her, but because I wanted a cat. And
That is amazing.
And so we went to a different shelter, which isn't really a shelter. It's like a shelter at someone's house. And they had like a bunch of cats. It was really cool because it was someone's house, but they had like cats
Like
everywhere.
a foster home for animals or something like that?
I don't know. It's like a shelter, like foster home. That they like rescued stray cats and then they just keep them in that house. I don't think they live there. That would be crazy. I would live there. But they just had like cats sitting
You are going
everywhere.
to be a crazy cat.
It was amazing. But they had like a room with like 3 dogs. They were just barking the entire time. They were just locked away.
A crazy cat lady.
But so we checked him out, and there was this one cat that I almost got, and he was like a little fat old orange tabby. But the thing is that we would have had to give him like medicine.
You would have had to name it Crookshanks.
Aw, no. But
Doesn't read Harry Potter.
shut up. To this
Sassy
different
cat.
room. We went to this different room, and there's this well, we had gotten, because I knew I was getting a cat, so we had gotten him toys. Buzz. Buzz, here. We had gotten him toys beforehand. There's this one cat, and he was on the top of the cage, and the lady who worked there, she said that it was best that I get a male cat because female cats are really cranky and protective, like humans. There's this one guy cat, and he was playing with the exact same toy that I had already bought. So I was like, well, obviously he's got something in common with me because we have the same toy, except that he had a pink one and I had a blue one. And it was like a little feather thing. And so I was like, I want that cat. He was a gray and black tabby, and he was 1 year old. His name was Fabio, like the supermodel. And we were like, okay, this is the cat we're gonna get. We'll come back and we're gonna get him. I didn't.
Hopefully
it wasn't
he wasn't gone that
no one
time.
else really came to that place that often, so he wouldn't be gone. And we're like, we're reserving this cat because you're not like a company, so you can't just kick him out. And so then I came back like a couple days later once we were prepared with my friend Jana. Jana's great. She was there when I got Fabio. So we went there and we had our cage and we got him, and he didn't like it because he was stuck in a cage for a while. And so then we went home, and he hid immediately in a bookcase and didn't come out for like a week. And then he did, and now we love him, and he's amazing, and he's not here, but I'm gonna go see. Okay.
So thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to check out the amazing Faye or TesArtist's channel. She has recently booted back up, and I really, really like it. It's great. She's awesome. Cats are awesome. Dogs are awesome.
And we're filming a video on my channel too, and that probably won't be up for a while because they're not.
Oh, no card? Never mind.
Or yes, it won't be up.
Maybe there's a card.
It probably won't take me long to make. It'll take you to edit, to be honest, because
This is a lot of footage.
You'd be surprised. I have 3 more videos I have to finish before I can work on this next one. But we're talking about the show Star vs. the Forces of Evil, which is amazing. If you haven't seen it, then this video is going to be explaining why you should watch it. So, we're not going to tell you about it and why you should watch it, because that's what my video is for. So, I'm going to force Abby to link that when it does come out, and link my channel.
I will forget.
Subscribe, click on my face, click on my cat, one of the two. I don't know, whichever she chooses to do.
We'll see.
And
I'll just put it over your face. They can't see your face anymore.
oh
Okay, I will see you guys later. This is the Emerald Dragonette.
no. And Faye.
Signing off.
Bye.
Bye.
Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more.